Today we're diving into an electrifying comparison that ignites debates in every aviation circle, military forum, and strategic think tank. We're talking about the F-35 Adir, the J-10A, and the MiG-31. Three modern fighters born from different philosophies, built for different skies, and designed for different wars. Yet, they all share a single purpose: to dominate. These aren't just jets. They are statements of power, symbols of technological ambition, and embodiments of national pride. Imagine standing on a dusty runway. The sun is barely rising. In the distance, you hear the quiet hum of a fully networked stealth machine built for tomorrow's wars. That's the F-35 Adir. Then, in a different corner, you sense the elegant simplicity of Chinese aerodynamic engineering, agile, evolving, and light, the J-10A. And finally, your bones shake with the thunder of the MiG-31, an interceptor that doesn't just chase threats, it hunts them down at hypersonic speeds. Three rivals from three different doctrines, each perfect in its own domain. The F-35 Adir was born to be unseen. Built around stealth, electronic warfare, and battlefield connectivity, it doesn't just fight, it orchestrates the fight. Using sensors, data fusion, and the advantage of being nearly invisible to enemy radar, it is the flying embodiment of fifth-generation warfare. Its angular design, radar, absorbing materials, and low observable features make it one of the hardest aircraft to detect, target, and destroy. Meanwhile, the J-10A is different. It emphasizes efficiency, affordability, and agility. A single-engine Multirole fighter built for dominance in regional conflicts. It may not be invisible like the F-35, but it doesn't have to be. It flies fast, turns sharply, and fights with precision. It's like the lightweight boxer that relies on speed and reflexes rather than heavy armor. Then there's the MiG-31. The Interceptor King. It doesn't pretend to sneak through enemy lines. It doesn't dance in close dogfights. It doesn't hide. It roars, with speeds reaching up to Mach 2. 83, it's made to hunt down bombers, cruise missiles, and spy aircraft at altitudes where most fighters would stall. It's a weapon of deterrence, a machine designed not to evade, but to intimidate. When the F-35 takes off, it's like the future has arrived. The cockpit feels like a digital battle station, using advanced displays, 360-degree sensing, and real-time data from nearby aircraft, satellites, ground units, and even naval ships. Pilots don't just fly the F-35. They command the airspace. The helmet is not just gear. It's a weapon projecting real-time tracking, infrared targeting, and even letting pilots see through the aircraft's body using advanced sensors. The J-10A doesn't need all that magic. Its strength lies in its aerodynamic beauty. Designed with a delta wing and canard configuration, it moves like a bird with a mission. Quick, agile, nimble, ready to strike. It's equipped with Chinese radar and missile systems, making it a formidable multirole platform. It may not dominate the strategic battle space like the F-35, but in local conflicts, in dogfights, and in budget-conscious air forces, it's a smart and deadly choice. But when the MiG-31 enters the sky, everything changes. Its size, its speed, its presence. This isn't about stealth or agility. It's about velocity, power, and high-altitude dominance. Built to carry the monstrous R-33 and hypersonic R-37 missiles, it can destroy targets over 300 kilometers away. It's like a sniper in the sky. It doesn't need to see you up close. It takes you down before you even know it's there. The F-35 Adir is loaded with cutting-edge technology like an APG-81 ESA radar, sensor fusion, and the distributed aperture system. It isn't just collecting battlefield information. It's sharing it with all friendly units in real time. It transforms everyone around it into smarter, deadlier machines. That's its greatest weapon. Not speed, not agility, but intelligence and invisibility. The J-10A, in contrast, uses the KLJ-3 radar, which allows for multi-target tracking and long-range engagement. It's not the most advanced system in the world, but it's reliable, combat, proven, and constantly being upgraded. The jet is light, responsive, and capable of pulling high-G maneuvers in close-quarter dogfights, especially against non-stealth fighters. It's deadly. The MiG-31's radar is legendary. The Zaslon M phased array radar can track multiple targets at staggering distances, even detecting stealth aircraft at long ranges. Even though it's considered an older generation aircraft, its radar is still one of the most powerful ever mounted on a fighter. That's why even today, in 2025, the MiG-31 remains in active duty, hunting threats others can't reach. Let's talk about stealth. The F-35 simply dominates this category. It avoids the fight until it wants the fight. It engages enemies before they even detect it. The J-10A, while equipped with some radar cross-section reduction measures, isn't truly stealthy. It's a fighter designed for visibility and agility. The MiG-31, on the other hand, makes no attempt to hide. Its goal isn't subtlety, it's dominance. In terms of speed, the MiG-31 is unmatched. With engines designed to push it beyond Mach 2.8, it can outrun nearly every fighter jet in the world, including the F-35, which cruises around Mach 1.6. The J-10A is equally fast, reaching speeds up to Mach 2.2, but it is nowhere near the MiG-31's caliber when it comes to intercepting high-altitude threats. Range matters in real warfare. The MiG-31, designed to protect the vast Russian airspace, offers incredible range, nearly 30 kilometers with drop tanks. The F-35 provides a range of around 200 kilometers and can refuel in midair to stay in battle for hours. The J-10A, though efficient, has a shorter effective combat radius, making it more suitable for regional rather than deep strike missions. When we talk about weapons, the F-35 carries AIM-9X, AIM-120, JDAM, and precision air-to-ground missiles, all while keeping them tucked inside internal bays to stay stealthy. The J-10A relies on Chinese PL-8 and PL-12 missiles, making it lethal in both close combat and medium-range engagements. The MiG-31, though, carries absolute monsters like the R-37M, designed to kill at nearly 400 kilometers away. You can't outrun those, you can't hide, you can't dodge them. In dogfights, the story shifts. While the F-35 is not designed for extreme maneuverability like the F-22, it uses stealth, situational awareness, and high-off-boresight missiles to win before visual contact. The J-10A is built for dogfighting and can pull aggressive turns. The MiG-31 is not built for close quarters and would struggle in a tight fight. But it would never let you get that close. Let's imagine a battlefield scenario, a high-tech invasion. Early warning radar scrambled. The F-35 silently enters enemy territory, undetected, guiding friendly aircraft and blocking enemy radar. At the same time, high-altitude threats appear on the horizon. They're fast, dangerous, and coming in hot. That's when the MiG-31 launches, intercepting and destroying long-range threats before they reach the battlefield. Meanwhile, in fast-paced regional conflicts where border tensions escalate, J-10 as take off to perform precision strikes, dogfight, and establish quick tactical air superiority. 3 nations, 3 doctrines, 3 philosophies of war. The United States built the F-35 for networked warfare, global strike, and deep penetration operations. China designed the J-10A for fast, cost-effective deployment, agility, and regional conflict dominance. Russia engineered the MiG-31 to guard its skies, destroy invaders before they come near, and maintain high-altitude surveillance and interception. In terms of maintenance, the F-35 is complex and expensive. It requires advanced labs, stealth coating repair facilities, and constant software updates. The J-10A is simpler, easier to maintain, and cheaper to operate. The MiG-31 is rugged, reliable, but expensive to fly due to its fuel, hungry engines. When it comes to electronic warfare, the F-35 stands uncontested. It jams enemy radar, hacks sensors, and disrupts communication links. The J-10A has electronic support measures, but not at the same level of sophistication. The MiG-31, while powerful, was not designed to dominate electronic warfare, though later variants have improved systems. If you asked which jet would survive a modern, contested war zone with advanced air defenses, the answer is simple: the F-35. If you asked which would reach an invading bomber faster than any other aircraft, the answer is the MiG-31. And if you asked which offers agility, modern firepower, and affordability for mass deployment, then the J-10A takes the honor. Each fighter is dangerous in its own way. The F-35 fights with brains. The J-10A fights with speed and maneuverability. The MiG-31 fights with unstoppable reach and fierce power. Different strengths, different wars, different destinies. So which one is the best? That depends on what you need. If you need stealth, connectivity, and dominance in information-based warfare, choose the F-35 Adir. If you need agility, smart costs, and regional air defense, the J-10A is ready. If you're defending large borders against strategic bombers, high-altitude drones, or hypersonic threats, the MiG-31 is your champion. The sky doesn't crown one king, it crowns many, each in its own airspace, its own doctrine, and its own moment in history. And maybe that is what makes these fighters so fascinating. They're not just machines, they're visions. They tell stories, stories about how nations see war, how they see the future, and how they defend their skies. Thank you so much for watching. If this deep dive into modern fighter jets lit up your imagination, make sure to like, subscribe, and let us know which aircraft you think would win in a real battlefield scenario. Until next time, fly high, think bold, and remember, some wars are fought with strength, others with speed, but the greatest wars are won with strategy.